And I know I keep on doing it in this vlog, but look at this. Some next level plugins in this vlog. Okay, here we go. This is Laidback Luke, DJ and producer. Brand new for 2022. First off, I gotta give a shout out to Eden Tampa, where I'm recording this now in Tampa in this hotel room. They invited me over for New Year's Eve, so this is where I am right now on the eve of 2022. And I said brand new for 2022 as brand new is my new track that is out that I made together with Tease. It is out right now, and in this vlog and within the plugins I'll take you through, you'll be hearing my new track called Brand New. Please note, before we're getting into this vlog, there are elaborate tutorials about all of these plugins online, and in this vlog I'll just quickly run you through a couple of features for you to know how I am utilizing these plugins while I am producing my tracks. So all of these plugins, there's no particular order, but let's start with a bang, or with a boom for that matter, because we're gonna dive into the Plug Alliance Sub-Synth plugin. Okay, so the Sub-Synth right here, what this actually does is add bass harmonics and bass frequencies in any signal that it gets. I even chuck it onto the master just to make sure that the bottom end of my track is just completely full. In this example, I'll just throw it on the chords that I have in the track. I didn't do that in the actual track, but just for you to see what it actually does. So this is what the chords sound like without the Sub-Synth. So how this works, you'll just adjust the trim in the selected frequency range, all of them, until you get this white light illuminating here. So I'll just play the chords and I'll adjust the trim. So this is about right here, and then in the 24 to 36 Hertz range as well. So this is where it picks up a signal, and this way it'll actually detect a signal and then add the harmonics to it. So mind you, you're not hearing any effect yet. This will happen right now when I up the percentage on all of these frequencies. Okay, 56 to 80 Hertz. Something is happening here, you hear it? Maybe a little bit more trim here. Okay, we'll add these frequencies as well. And the 36 to 56 Hertz as well. Maybe adding a bit of sub-harmonics here as well. And then there's other features like squeeze and drive, which I can add a little bit onto as well. There's quite a substantial bottom end to it now. If this is a little bit too much, we can dive into the mix knob here and just make it more subtle. About here. And I'm not gonna do it here, but maybe if you try this on a kick and a bass group, or even on your master, the effect of this is quite strong. I would definitely suggest you maybe downloading a demo and giving it a shot. And then on the Plugin Alliance website, it's often really expensive. If you want to buy it from there, it's super expensive. What I can recommend you is to just subscribe to their newsletter, because every other week they'll have massive discounts and coupon vouchers and everything. And so I bought this plugin for a way cheaper price than it's on the website right now. So make sure to check out the demo and possibly subscribe to their newsletter. The next plugin is magical, I must say. When I discovered this plugin, it's by Waves, it's the vocal writer, and when I checked the demo and I put it on one of my vocals, I was like mind blown. So just have a look at this. What it basically is, it's a volume fader. Back in the old days when we used to have a vocal and it was lower in volume or higher in volume in certain areas, we would just like manually slide the fader up and down to make sure that the vocal levels would be equal. Waves came up with a brilliant idea to just automate this. And so this is the vocal without.
Time and time again, I've took you for granted, used to be romantic.
And now I'll turn the plugin on and see what this fader does, and listen out for the vocal as well.
Time and time again, I've took you for granted, used to be romantic.
And so it's wild. It's as if there's a mini finger on the fader equalizing the vocal level for you. And how this works is you set a target here and a range here as well. This is, you know, the top range, and this is the lowest the vocal can get. And maybe you want it to react fast or slow. And then the plug-in just does its work.
Time and time again, I've took you for granted. You step.
3 more plugins on this vlog for you, but if you're enjoying this right now, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well if you've not already done so. For the 3rd plugin in this vlog, I need to give a shout out to Sonic Academy and their Anna 2 synthesizer. This has been my go-to synthesizer. I have a bunch of synthesizers. I have Serum, I have Massive and Massive X, but for some reason I always gravitate towards this synth, the Anna synth, the filters and the filter envelopes, the amplitude envelopes as well, the whole effects area. For me personally, this programs really nicely. There's sounds that a lot of people don't know. And also the guys at Sonic Academy, shout out to Brian. They've decked me out with all the extra banks as well, the presets volume 2 to volume 9, and I didn't necessarily use Anna sounds in this track, but I assure you that a ton of my sounds, this has been my secret weapon, they have been coming out of the Anna 2. So if you don't know it, make sure to check it out, but definitely one of my favorites. My number 4 plugin in this vlog is from Isotopy. You know, Isotopy, famous for their RX plugins, but also for their Ozone plugins, Ozone 9, which I use a lot. But this time I want to call out Nectar. And the beauty of Nectar is, and so this is a plugin that Isotopy says it's specialized for vocals. But what I love in this plugin is the EQ, and it does something special, something that no other EQ does. So we're back here in the vocal group, in this vocal.
Time and time again.
But I'm gonna just add some EQ here, within the EQ1 here. And when I press frequency here, see what it does with this little bell shape I formed here.
Time and time again, I've took you for granted. Used to be romantic.
Wow. Are you seeing the EQ going from left to right? Have you ever had like a frequency that had a peak, but then when it changed pitch, you know, your bell EQ was here, but all of a sudden the frequencies are here? What Nectar does is it moves with the frequency, and it's a kind of dynamic EQing, so not up and down, but left and right, that I've never seen in any other EQ. I can just keep on in this vlog. Alright, so the last plugin in this vlog is not necessarily a plugin that will alter your productions massively, but as you can see, as I'm in this hotel room in Tampa, I just have a mobile studio setup. Usually I would bring my other headphones to produce with, my Sennheiser HD600s, but right now, if you're on a mobile setup, there is the ability to actually feel like you're in a big studio with the CLANX plugin by Waves. So it's Chris Lord Algie, the CLA, and apparently this is his studio. So let's rotate around. And so you see we're in a professional recording studio right now. Check out these monitor speakers as well. You have the choice to listen on your mobile setup to various speaker configurations. So these are the CLA10s plus the subs. These are the mains, and you can listen to a little boombox which is right in this corner of Chris's studio. And so over here I usually have my HD600s set up, so it even then would give me a flat signal. Okay, so let's have a listen at the speakers. So these are the CLA10s, right? Now we're gonna go into the mains. Different configuration, right? And the boombox. So let's go back to the mains and maybe then just turning it off. This is the normal signal. And it's absolutely wild. I sometimes produce in big studios as well, and I can tell you and guarantee you that the way they configured this is absolutely the sound of a big studio, even adding the subs in there. The only downside is that it does take up a little bit of CPU. Even something like this, there's actually an active head tracking here, because this takes it to a whole different level. So see how my head is moving right now over here. There's a program that comes with it, which is a head tracker, and it actually works with the inbuilt face camera of my MacBook. So if my head moves up or down like this, or left and right, the CLANX picks this up and rotates the head as well. So this gives it a kind of like a spatial audio type of feel, where you actually feel immersed in the studio, listening to the studio monitors, being in that exact room. And I know I keep on doing it in this vlog, but look at this. Some next level plugins in this vlog. So there we go. These were my 5 favorite plugins at the moment. If you have something to add to that, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. I am always looking for plugins and things that'll help my productions, and maybe you can help the rest of us in the comments as well. Hey, and if you like me making producer type of vlogs, make sure to leave as many likes as you can. I know you can only leave 1 like, but if there's a ton of likes on here, I'll make more producer vlogs for you. And hit that subscribe button as well. I am thinking of doing a little bit of an old school DJ rant on the next vlog. So make sure you stay tuned on this channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Until then, L's up.